Welcome, Sagittarius, to I Am the Monad Tarot. Bring our bell here. Sagittarius, thank you so much for choosing me and trusting me with your reading. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes, and your feedback. Sagittarius, come over, become a member here at I Am the Monad Tarot, where we have early access to videos as well as members-only videos, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I'll be doing your reading from the Tarot Apocalypse. All right, let's get into it, Sagittarius. All right, someone feels powerless, Sagittarius, okay? I feel like it might be you, okay? Or someone is powerless against you. Let me see. They can't do anything. They can't make something happen, okay? I feel like somebody might be trying to tie some devil energy, okay, onto you, trying to attach some kind of dark demonic energy onto you. And it's not working, okay? I feel like someone is trying to block you. Someone is trying to delay you, okay, in the hopes, okay, prayers and wishes that you don't succeed. It's not going to happen. This is someone, this is definitely someone that's close to you. I don't know if you realize this. I don't know if you realize what this person is up to. They want to try to betray you, backstab you. It's just, this thing that they're trying to do to you, though, is not working. And I feel like this person is getting frustrated. They don't know what to do. They don't know any more to do than what they're already doing, and it's not working. It never worked. This may be something someone has been trying to do to you for years. I heard months and years and months. So they've been trying to do this to you for a long time, and that they're not succeeding. It doesn't work. Wow, who is this? I got this Empress card here, okay? Maybe this is you, Sagittarius. Empress. I heard gibberish. You don't listen to their gibberish. They talk a lot. They talk too much. I feel like they're all the talking, always trying to, you might know what they're up to, or if you don't know, it's just the fact that you don't listen to the gibberish. All is just talking. Okay. They're constantly running their mouth. Okay. Not saying anything. I feel like it gets on your nerves. I feel like you do sit there, you do listen, you know, to, is this a mother? I'm wondering, is this your mother? Or a mother figure, someone who acts like a mother, but they're really not. Now, I don't know if that means they're biologically not your mother, or they are biologically your mother, but they don't do what a mother does. And they never have been. They've never treated me well. They've never treated me with honor. They've never treated me with respect, is what I'm hearing. Okay. I feel like they've been a little manipulative here. And it's just the fact that they want to try to attach some kind of devil energy onto you, trying to backstab you, betray you, and it's just not coming together. It just never works. This person may always be asking you for money. If they're not always asking you for money, they're always around. I feel like they take your money in some kind of way. If they don't just directly ask you for it, okay? Highly manipulative. They look at you as like a money bag. This is just a real toxic person. They want you to be in a space, I feel like, of juggling. This person don't ever want to leave. They always want to be there. Like they don't want to leave. They always want to be up under you. They don't want you to walk away from them. They don't want you to have a life outside of them. I'm hearing gibberish. Okay, always running their mouth. Okay, it's like it's done on purpose, constantly putting their thoughts, in your mind. That's why they're always talking. I mean, every time you go over, every time you ride by, I guess, to visit, to see them. But I feel like if this is a mother, I feel like you have pity for this person, and I feel like even if you know that they're toxic, it's like I'm not gonna walk away from them. Okay, that's my mother. I'm here, my mother figure. This person is not a mother, and what I mean by that is I don't mean that they're not biologically your mother. This person may have very well given birth to you, but they're not a mother. They don't act like a mother. They want to be seen as a mother. They want to be honored as a mother. This is the type of person that just has, because they have that title of mother, because they gave birth to you, they have a certain expectation of you, that you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, you're supposed to do that, all for them, but they don't do any of it for you. I feel like you recognize that. I don't know why this person here has this thing in their mind where they want to take you down. They're not going to be able to take you down. If they're trying to compete with you, they can't compete with you. I feel like this is a mother. Okay, if it's not biologically your mother, this is a person who is a caregiver. Okay, they've had you since you were a child. Thing about it is, no matter what they do, like I said, it doesn't work. You're not stuck. You're not bound to them. But that's what they want. They don't want you to leave their side. Stay with me. This is what I'm hearing. Forever and a day. Always be here with me. Always be near me. Don't ever leave me. This person here, okay, she feels like she just can't make do without you. But it doesn't matter. This person can tell you all of that stuff till the cows come home. They can talk your ear off. They can't make do without you. Don't ever leave me. And I don't feel that you do leave this person. I feel like you are there with this person. I don't feel like you live with them. I feel like you might go see them. You might visit them, make a daily visit, a weekly visit. I kind of feel like this person might be in either not so much a nursing home, but maybe kind of a senior assisted living type of a place. Or if they don't live in a place like that, they live by themselves. Okay, if they don't live in one of those, but even in that, they have their own space and their own place. Okay, they do a lot of complaining. They're come off as a perpetual victim. I could never live my life freely for me. Okay. That's their energy speaking. I could never live my life freely for me. I've never been able to, live my dreams, enhance my possibilities. Okay, this is what you hear from this person all the time. They just want you to be there. They play the victim card a lot, but I do still feel like, older or not, this is a very toxic person. I feel as though this is the type of person, mother figure, biological or caregiver, that, they, I forgot what I was going to say. They never really cared for you, okay, in the sense of nurturing. I feel like it was always complaining, constant complaining. But then trying to make you feel guilty, even as a child. I can't do enough for you. You understand what I'm saying? Everything I try to do just fall apart, just fall to nothing. I just can't do enough for you. But then will say things to you always complaining. You ain't got this and you ain't got that. Okay, what do you expect me to do? I'm doing the best I can. These are the kind of things I feel like you heard from this person growing up. I don't know. I'm hearing like this person has no morals or no moral outlook. I feel like not so much lascivious, but I feel like more so not realizing or not caring that talking to you like that, constantly complaining, at you, talking at you in your childhood, and throwing that kind of thing off on you, it's just like it was not morally correct or appropriate. It seems as though I feel like you did a lot of growing up with it. I feel like it's just you and this person, and I feel like you are a masculine. You very well could be a feminine, but I feel like you're a masculine. But take it as it resonates. I feel like it was just you and this person, and this was the type of person who had you doing all kind of stuff that probably was, maybe you were too young to do, taking on roles in the home that would be for, like an adult male, not a child. And I don't mean anything, sexually inappropriate or anything like that, or SA or anything like that. I mean, fixing up stuff around the house and you like 5 or 6 years old, got a hammer in your hand, okay? Fix that, do this, do that, Just a lot of running you around, a lot of running you ragged. I feel as though they acted like and treated you like y'all didn't have nothing. And I am hearing, if it wasn't for your daddy, okay, we wouldn't have this situation. We wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have these, issues. We wouldn't have these problems if he just had to stay and did what he was supposed to do. If he just had to stay and took care of you the way he was supposed to. But he ain't love you. He ain't love me. This is what I'm hearing from this person's energy, okay? Now, I do feel as though the father here tried to participate, okay, in your life. But I feel like this person was just real toxic, okay? And it's a toxic energy. I feel as though there were times that this mother figure here wouldn't allow you to see, or wouldn't allow him to see you, okay? Wouldn't allow the father to see the child, or wouldn't allow you to see him, okay? Just the complaint, I hear it. Okay, he ain't nobody. He can't do nothing. He ain't gonna do nothing for us. This is the constant all the time, and this person still does this. Maybe not about the father, maybe, but just anything, everything in life. Okay, everything is a complaint, and I feel as though let me see. I feel as though this father figure, I'm hearing pushed on. Okay, and may have done well financially here. Wow, interesting. The father figure here, the father may be very well off, okay? And possibly very well known, okay, wherever you are, okay, your city, your town, okay, wherever you located. This person may, I don't know if they're alive now, but I feel like this person may kind of a prominent figure in your area. I don't think he was initially, I think he became a prominent figure, okay, in your area, in your hometown. But I don't think that you were, I do feel like this happened in your childhood, and I don't feel as though, or maybe, some preteen somewhere in there, but I don't feel as though you were ever made known, okay, of his prominence. I do feel, like I said earlier, okay, that this person pushed him away, wouldn't allow him to see you. At times, there were times, okay, that he was not allowed to see you, okay, and you were not allowed to see him. Maybe a little enmeshment here, okay. Very harsh. This woman was harsh communication. Unwavering, okay, and whatever her stance was, okay. I am hearing against you, okay, possibly the father. Again, what him wouldn't allow you to see him, okay. But see now, this person is definitely, older person or not under some kind of judgment here. Like can't proceed forward. I don't feel as though this person, this mother figure here ever did well. But I feel it's because of the toxicity, the negativity that they were always putting out there, the constant complaining, saying negative things about whomever, okay? But definitely saying negative things about the father here, your father, right? This was the type of person, this person here, this mother figure, in many ways didn't know what she was talking about, okay? But always thought she did. Always had something to say about something, but didn't have a clue really what she was talking about. I'm hearing or what she meant. Like she didn't know, just talking. And it's like the childish, very, very immature. Okay. No movement around this person. Okay. Kind of a lifeless energy around this person. Always pointing the finger at someone else, never taking responsibility for herself. And what this brought to her life, okay, is with this tower, just nothing. No growth, constantly looking, hoping, and wanting for better, but constantly complaining, never taking any responsibility for her life nor her life choices. And it seems like always putting you in some kind of bind. Okay. But I feel as though that you're doing pretty good financially now for you. It's almost like with the energy that I get from you is what's interesting is all of this, all of the talk, all the negativity, never taking responsibility. Don't want you to leave her side, but at the same time, this woman still has in her heart and her mind to backstab you and betray you in some sort of way. And I think that what it is the way that you have handled her and dealt with her all your life. Real cool, real calm, real collected. That's my mother. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like you know how to deal with her. Okay, with this King of Swords energy upright, you know how to deal with her. I feel like you've been very calm, very patient. I feel as though you are very loving toward this woman. And I feel as that's why it frustrates her. I feel like you're smart as well. And it frustrates the hell out of her that she cannot back. In a way, she has betrayed you. Okay, but I don't think she looks at it that way, not allowing you to see your father, not really telling you who he was, what he was about, his prominence. I don't know where you stand relationship now with the father figure here, but it's like it's something like I feel like she has this energy of wanting to see you crumble. Okay. It's like she wants to crumble. She wants to be in a crumble state of mind. Like they say, misery loves company. She doesn't want to be alone in that. All right. With the strength in her, she wants to try to weaken that in some kind of way. Okay, poor thing here. All right. I mean, I feel as though she doesn't use any kind of intuition. I feel like she doesn't have any kind of clue about who and what she is. Very immature person. And see, I don't know, were your parents married? I questioned that at one point during the reading. I was thinking, okay, I do feel as though there might have been some kind of seductive energy here, okay, in regards to her relationship with your father, okay, probably having something to do with money. And I think she thought it was going to bring her up to some kind of status. The backstabbing, the betrayal that she wants to do toward you, it may just have something to do with who your father was, okay? And if she does any kind of magic or anything like that, spell work, if she has in the past, nothing she's done has ever worked, but what has worked is the destruction of her home, okay? Yeah. Anything else for Sagittarius? She don't want you to leave her, honey. Okay. She just who and how she is. Okay. I'm hearing, wow, it's how she's always going to be. She may even try to, she plays a lot of mind games. Okay, even to always crying, it's always a problem, always a victim, you know. And then if I don't get the energy from you that you know, it's like I feel like all your life you've just dealt with it, but the way you've dealt with it is just kind of just quiet. You know, I don't get an energy of you feeling shut down or anything like that. It's just an energy that I get from you of that's her, that's how she is. Okay, whatever you say. But I don't feel as though you've lived your life based off of her words. Okay. And it's like she's always, I feel like she begs you a lot. Like I said, may ask you for money, begs you a lot. Okay. And constantly crying. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, just not like, not necessarily tears crying, but just, you know, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here's the Emperor upright and the Sun in reverse. You know, I'm not quite sure here. Okay. Like I said, I don't think your father always did well financially, okay, and was at a place of prominence, but he got to that place, okay, through hard work. But I'm not quite sure if they were married or if they were. It was some kind of seductive energy she did to pull him in, okay, tried to make his world very unhappy, and he went on about his business. Okay, anything else for Sagittarius? Okay. I don't. Yeah, I just. All of her tactics toward you, okay, wanting you to be in your head, all of her tactics toward you and everything, they just don't work. But again, it's how you respond to it. I feel like this woman doesn't want you to have any kind of love in your life, you know, a real relationship, but you just may have one. Okay, everything that she has tried to do to you, it's like it hasn't worked. None of it. She don't want you to have a love life, maybe through saying things to you. You know, what about me? What about me? In so many words. Okay, stay away from them women. They ain't right. You understand what I'm saying? That type of thing. But it's like you just let her talk. Okay, she wants you to have love. You don't need to be a part of that. But again, with this Five of Swords in reverse, everything she's done to you with the Eight of Swords in reverse, trying to have you in some kind of mental bind, in some mental prison, it has not worked. And I feel like partly because of you however you have dealt with her and her toxicity and her constant talking and ruminating and so on and so forth, I feel like it caused you to kind of retreat, to go into yourself, to learn about yourself, and to see yourself for who you truly are, despite having to deal with her. But the thing about it is you love her, and I feel like you do take care of her. I just heard her, she's always on my mind. Okay. It's not like pity in a sense, but in a way, pity. Okay. I don't want to say that like in a negative sense. You know, I love my mom. She is who she is. But whatever she's tried to do to you and try to tell you don't do this and don't do that, don't have this and don't have that, you know, through her manipulations, you have a life, I feel. You don't live your life like just look at this, bound to her. Interesting, from the Inner Garden Oracle, self-mastery. Just like I said with this Hermit card, that's with all her toxicity, this allowed you to be in your own space, to go within, to know who you are, and, you know, be in a place of self-mastery. There is no mistake so great as that of always being right, and that's her. And you know that. All right. I certainly hope that resonated with some Sagittarius. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at I Am the Monad Tarot. You all have favor. Peace.